my name is Leon Latergan. I am the founder and the head coach of the School of Entrepreneurship, amongst other businesses. My main purpose is to uplift our youth in South Africa in terms of giving them an option beyond that of going to college or university or finding a job.
Yeah.
And that purpose revolves around creating 10,000 entrepreneurs in the next 5 years to create their own jobs by creating their own businesses. And that is my purpose as the founder and the head coach of the School of Entrepreneurship.
Fantastic. Lovely to have you today, Leon. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good. It's nice to be talking to you.
It's a pleasure to talk to you, finally. So, the School of Entrepreneurship, you've been doing some amazing work in this country, educating and empowering the youth, as you said, which is contributing towards alleviating unemployment. Can you tell us a bit more about the School of Entrepreneurship and how long it's been around and its impact so far?
Sure. We started the school during COVID. 2021 was our first intake. And I've been coaching entrepreneurs around the globe for numerous years. I have clients in 52 countries. And when I started following the unemployment rate in South Africa and looking at what's happening with our youth in terms of finding jobs, falling out of school, dropping out of university, accessibility to university, affordability of university and college, I saw that there was a massive problem. And that problem being our youth unemployment rate, which currently sits at, I think the latest one is 30. I'm just having a look at the stats. It's up. The youth unemployment rate between 15 and 24-year-olds is 61%.
Wow.
And I mean, that's huge, right? And if you take it and put it into figures, we're talking 3.5 million people. And if you take the 3.5 million people, that fills up 69 Cape Town soccer stadiums.
Oh my God.
So that's the amount of our youth that are unemployed. So the school came about initially to help matrics as they're leaving school and giving them another option instead of going to university or college or trying to find a job. That's how we initially started in our first year.
Yeah.
Then we started looking at what was happening beyond school leavers. And I started seeing that university students in their first year, 50 to 60% of them drop out of university in their first year.
Yeah.
Right? So it's wonderful to be able to get given the opportunity to go to university. When half of them drop out of university, where do they go? Because they don't have a degree, they don't have a diploma, and there's no jobs. So now they get dropped onto that unemployment pile again. Yeah. We started targeting people who are dropping out of university. And then what happened subsequently is we started approaching universities and saying, well, what about your students who get a degree and a diploma? Where do they go if they can't find a job? And we've had fantastic response. We have 2 universities who've joined us, one being Eduvos University and Stellenbosch University. And they are putting and offering their year 1, year 2, year 3 students the opportunity to do our program while they're at university. I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah.
And why are they doing that? I was just chatting to the Eduvos University yesterday. And the reason is that they're saying to their students, we're going to teach you a specific skill set. Let's be at cybersecurity. And when you finish your degree, you might not actually finish. You might drop out. Then at least you've started entrepreneurial training. If you do finish your degree and you've got a degree or diploma in cybersecurity and you can't find a job, well, now you can start your own business. So we're giving our students another option. And I think that's the most critical thing, because if they can't find a job and they fail and they get their degree and they can't find a job, what do? And that's how we've now evolved in terms of targeting anybody who cannot find a job, who has a degree or doesn't have a degree, and sees entrepreneurship as a career.
Yeah, this is actually fantastic because it teaches people to have survival skills. And I feel like that's what we need essentially as human beings in order for us to be functional in society. That takes me to my next question. So the program, does it reach in predominantly rural areas? Because we do know that South Africa does consist of areas that quite disadvantaged. So can you tell me a bit more on that?
Sure. So we have taken a slightly different approach to most institutions. Ours is all online, and we coach 1 hour every single day for 9 months. So being online, we can get someone anywhere, right? We actually have a student from Jamaica. All right.
Oh, wow.
So anybody can join. We have 20 students from Limpopo who come from the Bogeni Trust Development. They're in an area that's very remote, and it's a very poor area. They're on the program. They've been sponsored by one of the a businessman from that area. His background is that he comes from that area, and he sponsored them. So it's open to anybody, and that's what gives us scalability. It's all good and well to help 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 students, but that doesn't help our unemployment rate. We can get to 40,000. Doesn't matter because we're speaking to them online.
Yeah.
So that takes care of that. Doesn't matter where you are. Our foundation, we have a foundation, the School of Entrepreneurship Foundation, which gets given funds from companies' social economic development departments. And that's also helps sponsor disadvantaged students. And also another segment of our population that is kind of forgotten, which is orphans. So when a child who is an orphan reaches the age of 18 or gets their grade 12, they are literally ejected out of the orphanage and hopefully into a private home. We approach those private homes to say, we will get your orphans a bursary if they are eligible, and we then help them start a business while they're at your home to generate money, not only for themselves, but also for your home, which also seeks funding in order to put more people in your home. Oh, wow. So that's what we do in terms of that.
Okay. And lastly, how does one get involved? Like, how do they contact the School of Entrepreneurship, and what are the costs of the courses?
So generally, our cost is 19,995 for lifetime. However, before every intake, we do always, as we are entrepreneurs, we have a initial early bird rate, generally of 9,995. So it's 10 grand, and that's for life. They can pay that off monthly over 12 months if they want to. They can go to our website, which is schoolofentrepreneurship.co. It's also .co.za, but we are .co because it is international. Yeah. And then, as I say, we do bursaries every year, and we have companies, amazing companies that see what we're doing, and they now, after 2 years of knocking on doors consistently, finally doors are opening, and companies are sponsoring our youth onto the program as well. And then we reach out to those youth who are disadvantaged, and we offer them the opportunity for the bursary.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Leon. We appreciate your time and the fantastic work that you do for the people of the world, not just South Africa. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.